You're joined by the Sweet Science, breaking out boxing one punch at a time. I'm powered by Fortune's Boxing, and I am here with the man that showed us in the ring his skills, Cameron O'Callaghan, moving himself to another victory. Cameron, talk to me. You got to sum up that performance. That was your first six-rounder as well. Talk to me.
First six-rounder, listen to coach, follow the game plan, and I'm just happy to be out again,
Yeah.
I'm very self-critical. I know what I could have done better in there. I know what coach is going to say to me when I'm back in the gym is what we're going to work on. So I knew that already when I was in there. I just had to listen to coach and follow the game plan.
Obviously not been to nearly all of your fights, and I always say you are a bit of a slow starter. So this kind of six-rounder really suited you, and it showed in there. You went through the gears in the fight. I feel like after the fifth round, there was another Cameron that came out. Even though you were boxing so well before keeping your range, talk to me, what was the game plan in that fight?
It was to get the rounds. Rounds was the most important thing. Whether anything above the rounds was a bonus. We knew we weren't going to stop him. If we did stop him, lovely. You know what I mean? But we was real about it. He's a tough kid. We had another tough kid change of opponent last minute.
Oh, wow.
So again,
happens a lot.
Yeah. So we knew he was tough. We knew we weren't really going to get him out of there. We could have at certain points if I maybe adjusted my game plan a little bit, but we stuck to the game plan that we set, and that's it. I'm happy with it.
So you're definitely very happy with the performance, because I think personally, I've seen all your fights. That performance was your best performance in my opinion.
Really?
Do you feel like it was your best?
Yeah, because it was a step up, innit? Step up's a step up, and that's what I want. I want the big. That's what we train for. We're training for these title fights, where we've got 10 rounds, 12 rounds, and we have to adjust game plans mid. That's why sometimes you saw me boxing here, sometimes you saw me hands down moving, switching it up a little bit, and that's because we've been practicing that stuff in the gym, and that's all I want. I want the best of the best. Give me another year, and that's it, mate.
That's it, man. That's it. And do you know what? One thing I did realise in this fight is you were so controlled and nonchalant, but really good at keeping that distance. Was that something that you've been working on in training camp?
I'm like that in the gym, I'm always like that, where I don't get caught up in the moment. I don't get caught up with the crowd. After I get caught up with the crowd when I get the W, but when it's business time, and that's it. That's how I'm going to be with every one of my fights. No matter when we start doing press conferences and people start smack talking, I'm going to keep it 100, because the business gets spoken in the ring,
You're not that kind of flamboyant guy. You're just chill guy.
Don't get twisted. I can run my mouth. I can. I can be a little burbulous sometimes, but we don't need to. With these guys that are coming in there to these tests and they're, I don't need to take the piss out of him. I don't need to. I got involved a little bit in there because he was doing it a lot. I thought, game's a game, innit? You know what I mean? But yeah. I
was going to touch on that. He was getting a little frustrated. I saw a few shots where he was hitting you behind the head, kind of tying you up. What do you make of that? Do you feel? I feel like you didn't kind of go into his fight. What was good, but what do you actually make of that?
Because that's what coach taught me. I'll tell you a little story. The first time me and coach went out sparring together, I didn't spar that well. I lost my head a little bit, and coach said, no, that's not how we go. It was like the second week I was down at Rods. That's not how we go. And then since then, it's just been game time, So when he's there and he's trying to draw me into them firefights, I don't need to be involved in that. I know what my game plan is. I know what my skill set is,
Absolutely. And you know what? That just shows very high level boxing, not getting stuck or not going into someone else's fight kind of thing.
It's your own fight,
Exactly. One thing I do want to speak about is your support. They came in and they came as an army. Honestly, you said you had a few people from Ireland flying as well.
Yeah, man.
Have you got
people from Ireland, my hometown in Ireland? They've come over. People from Devon have come down. So
have you got anything to say to them?
It's love every time, man. And to the people who couldn't make it and watched it from home, it's always love. And I hope to see you at the next one. And yeah, that's it really. Big love to my sponsors as well. Thank you for everything you do.
That's it. Smashed it, Cameron. What a performance, and thank you so much.